Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eno. In today's video, we'll be looking at how we can connect to Kali Linux desktop remotely from a Windows PC using XRDP or remote desktop. So there's a few things we need to do on the Kali Linux machine. By default, XRDP is not installed, so we'll need to install that. I'm going to open the terminal here, and I'm just going to go ahead and before I can install the XRDP, I'll update the package repository list. I'll use sudo apt update, put in my password. Okay, that's done. The next thing is to install XRDP, and the command for doing that is sudo apt install XRDP. I'll put -y for yes here. And I had already installed it, so it should already be installed. So if you look here, it says XRDP is already the newest version. So let me clear this. And once we have it installed, we can check the status to make sure that it's enabled and started. We'll use the command sudo system ctl status xrdp. So in our case, it's disabled and it's not active. It says it's inactive. So you can enable it so that every time you start your machine, it will be enabled, or you can just leave it as that and just start the services. Let me go ahead and run the command to enable it. The command is sudo system ctl enable xrdp, and I will repeat the command to check the status. It should say it's enabled. Let me go ahead and start the services. Sudo system ctl start xrdp, and let's check the status again. Let's check the status, and now it's active and running. Now that we have XRDP running, what we need to do is we need to go to the Windows PC, and then we'll use remote desktop to connect to this. But before we do that, we need to determine what IP address we have here, because we'll need that information on the Windows PC. So let me do Control C, and then I'll do IP address. The address here is 172.16.1.101. This is what we need. Now I'm using virtual machines. I'll go to the Windows 10 virtual machine. They're on the same subnet, on the same network here. I can do CMD ipconfig, and this one has the IP of 172.16.1.100. The other one was the Kali Linux is .101. Now we'll open remote desktop. So we'll search for remote desktop right here, the app. This is the app. We need to put in the computer name, the computer IP address, which is the 172.16.1.101. That's for the Kali Linux. And actually, I might have to log out of this because I'm going to be using the same username. Let's say log out. And here, once you put the IP, you can click connect. I will say yes. And here we need to put in the username and the password for logging into the Kali Linux machine. Click OK. And I'm connected to the Kali Linux machine from the Windows PC. Let's check a few things here. On the Kali Linux machine, open the terminal. I can do W to check who's logged in. It's saying Kali, and then it's showing the session here. Now you can also check the logs to see what it says. You can do cat. Let's look at the file called log xrdp.log, and it should mention the session here. This is a Windows PC's IP address, the 172.16.1.100 that connected to this. If you follow from here, you'll see the different logs about this connection, the XRDP connection. So that's all for this video. That's how you can use XRDP and remote desktop to connect to a Kali Linux machine remotely. I hope this information has been helpful. I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.